Okay, so my name is Asael, and as Itai said, I am the owner of DigiFarm, which DigiFarm is a very good platform for SEO people. Now, I just want to make sure. Who here know what SEO means? Oh, okay, so I'm relevant here. Okay, I thought I'm just wasting your time, but not. But I want to tell you something. If you will concentrate in the next 30 minutes, you will earn the best knowledge I reached in the last 7 years. So I really think you should concentrate. Today, we are going to speak about backlinks. Backlinks, it's from the SEO world, and let's start. Okay. So, what are backlinks, and how do they help you get better ranks and traffic? So first, when we do SEO, we want our website to rank as best as he can. And when I say rank, I mean when someone will search our service, what we offer in Google, he will find our website on the first result of Google, and it's native. We are not going to pay for that. Now, all the websites in the internet, they want to be number one. So how Google will decide who is going to be first? So the most important factor in all the SEO world is backlinks. Backlinks, it's like to get recommendation in the real world about something. Now, I want to show you how backlink looks like, okay? So over here, as you can see, there is a screenshot from an Israeli very famous internet website. And as you can see over here, there are 4 words in blue. If it's in blue, it means it's clickable. If you will click on those words, you will be redirected to the Divorce One website. Now, Google see it like Walla is recommending on Divorce One website. And if Google see a lot of recommendations on the same website, so he knows that this is very good website, and he will give them better ranking. So today we are going to speak about all the backlink world. Now I want to give you sample from the real world, so you will understand better how the virtual world act. So, for example, if I am looking for babysitter in the real world, I don't know who is the best babysitter here or there, so I will ask my brother, hey, my brother, do you know any good babysitter? And he will tell me, yes, of course, go to Sarah, she's the best. So I will hire Sarah very easily. I'm just gonna trust her. Because if my brother told me, I can trust Sarah. That's exactly how things works in Google life. When Google see a lot of strong, powerful, and relevant websites recommending about the same website, Google understand he can trust that website and it give them better rankings. Now, I already mentioned there are 2 factors, the most important factors in the backlinks world, that will decide how much power will go from Walla to Divorce One, or from the website which linking to my website, how much power will go. So the 2 factors, powerful and relevancy. Now, we will speak about that later. But now I want to just make sure you understood that a good recommendation is recommendation that come from powerful and relevant source to my website. Let's keep going. So, now I want to speak about something. There are people that thinking backlinks doesn't work anymore. But it's funny because I'm doing career just because of them, because of course it works. So why they think that it doesn't work? It's very simple. They don't know how to build backlinks. And today I'm going to explain to you how to do it well. So, I want to give you a little thing to my sample. Let's say that the recommendation to the babysitter, let's say that I'm not going to ask my brother, I'm going to ask my kindergarten teacher of my son if she knows any babysitter. I think she will give me better recommendation because she's much more relevant, because she works with children all the time, so she must know better recommendation about babysitters. So it's exactly the same how it works here. We want to get recommendation backlinks from relevant and powerful websites. That's how it works. But if I would tell you that the kindergarten is getting $100 for every customer that he's bringing, now the recommendation is not that well because she's getting paid, so it's not that good recommendation. That's exactly how Google works. Google don't want you to pay for backlinks. They want you to achieve those backlinks naturally. Just make the best content and everybody will link to you. Now, if you did SEO even for 1 year, you know that nobody is going to link to you native. Okay? It's not going to happen. Forget it. So you have to build the backlinks by yourself. But you have to know how to play that game. So your profile, your backlinks profile will look natural. And that's the whole idea, to build backlinks in natural way. So Google, as we said, they want you to just get native recommendation. That's how it works. Now, I want to show you how the traffic graphs looks like when you build backlinks in the correct way. So those backlinks, those graphs, they are the graph of tourism websites, which my company owns. It's affiliate websites in tourism, and that's how those graphs looks like. So as you can see, it works. Okay? If someone tells you that backlinks doesn't work anymore, it's because he don't know how to build backlinks. So let's speak a bit about important terms from backlink world, which you should know even if you don't do SEO. Because if you speak to someone which does SEO, you want to know the basics. So, first, anchor. What anchor mean? Anchor is the words which from them the link is going from. For example, if you see here, there is 2 words, click here. So those words, they are the anchor. The anchor is click here. And if you click on those words, you will be redirected to that website. So the URL of the backlink is this one. The URL you will be redirected to. Now let's speak about timing. As I already mentioned, when we build backlinks, we want it to look natural. And that's why we have to make sure, as you can see from the screenshot of DigiFarm, which is a shop of backlinks, you can decide on what date do you want every backlink to be published. And why it's such an important? Because if Google see that you got 10 new backlinks in a day, it's not looks natural. It's very simple to decide that you did it and it's not natural. So you have to make sure when you build your backlinks to build it step by step. Today 1, in 7 days 1 more, in 7 days 1 more, 5 days 1 more. Don't do all the backlinks on the same day. And anchor's profile. What anchor profiles mean? We already know what anchor mean. So anchor profiles is if you give me any website, I will see all the backlinks he already achieved, and then I just put in one column only the anchors. I need to decide if it's natural or not. Because if I see, let's say, for example, locksmith in Boston, that's the anchors. Locksmith in Boston, that's not natural. Because nobody would link to you in those exact anchors. But if I would see John Smith, the best locksmith in California, John Smith official website, John Smith, click here, www.johnlocksmith.com. That looks like natural anchors profile, and that's what you want to build. Now let's speak about the most important parameters for backlinks, power and relevancy. So first of all, what power means? Power is when we get backlinks from strong website. And how do we know if it's strong? If he's getting backlinks by himself. That's how it works. You can see here. Let's say that this is my website, the right one. And the middle one is the website which I want to get backlinks from. So how can I know if that website is strong, is not strong? Very simple. All I have to do is to make sure that that website is getting very good backlinks by himself. And that's how it works. Now, let's speak about DR. Sometimes in the SEO world, we hear, hey, what DR is that website? So DR is just, it means domain rating, and it's just some grade which Ahrefs, it's an SEO tool, very recommended one. Ahrefs, they check all the backlinks of all the websites in the world, and then they give grade to each one from 1 to 100, and it's based on how many links that website is getting by himself, and of course how powerful those backlinks and how relevant they are. So that's how we check how powerful website is. Now let's speak about relevancy. How do we know if a website is relevancy to us? So it's very simple. First, you can just do a little tour. Just go inside that website and check if it's speak about, let's say, tourism, and our website is about, let's say, Germany, so it's very relevant. That's how you just check it. It's very, very simple. Now, let's ask a very, very good question. How do we know if we need powerful backlinks or relevant backlinks? If we have to choose, if there is no any website which is powerful and relevant, how do we know what is better? So it's very simple. In the start of every project, you want to build as many relevant backlinks as you can. Put the power aside. Only after Google knows what is the niche of your website, that's the right time to build powerful backlinks. Now, powerful backlinks, most of the time, is like news websites, when they achieve a lot of backlinks, but it's not micro or nothing, like it's any subject. So that's powerful. And relevant is like tourism website. So in the start, you want to get as many relevant backlinks as you can, and after a few months, when Google already know what your site is speaking about, you want to build powerful backlinks. Okay, now let's speak about one more parameter, very, very important one. It's called clicking distance. Every time we achieve backlink, we want to check what is the clicking distance from home page. Because, for example, if we get a backlink from the home page of a very known website. This is very known website in Israel, and as you can see in orange, all those, they are backlinks, which people paid for. By the way, this is monthly paid. Every month they paid so they can stay there. So why people paying something like $10,000 a year to be there? Why they pay so much? Because this is backlinks with clicking distance 1, because you can achieve those backlinks from the home page. But if we would get backlink from, let's say, the main category, which in the main menu, so that's clicking distance 2, because from the home page we need to click on the category, and then in the category we can click on the backlink. So that's lower. Now if we get backlink from post, so it's 3 clicking distance. We go to the homepage, then to the category, then to the post, and only then you can click on the backlink. So you want to get as much close as you can to the homepage. Now let's speak about one more thing. Every backlink has attribute that can be do follow and no follow. Now let's explain it. If you don't mention nothing, so it's do follow. Do follow is the default. But let's say that I am a website and I want to put some link to another website, but I don't really know the website I'm linking to. I don't know it. I don't know them. So what can I do? I don't want Google to think that I am giving my reputation to that website. So that's exactly why Google invent the thing called no follow. It's something you can put into a backlink and then Google know that you are not really recommending and it's just redirect the users, but you don't take responsibility about that. So let's speak about another parameter called domain age. We can get backlink from website which exist 1 year, and we can get backlink from website that exist 10 years. So of course, it's better to get a backlink from 10 years website, from 10 years age domain. And why? That's what I want to explain. Why? Listen carefully. You want to get backlinks from websites which exist enough time that it's pretty sure they teached Google algorithm new data. I really want to think you understood what I said. I will say it again. Listen, you want to get backlinks from websites which already teached the algorithm of Google new data. Because that's how it works. If I am such a good guy which know how to recommend about stuff, if this is my 500 recommend, like I already gave a lot of recommendations and all the last recommendation was great and good, so if Google see another recommendation, he say, oh, this is that website, you can trust him. And that's why you want to get backlinks from edged domain. And by the way, this is a tool, a website called Archive, and he can show you all the versions of every website, and also you can know how much time it's already exists. Let's keep going. Now there are 2 more parameters. First, make sure that the website you are getting the link from is looking good, and make sure that the content which linking to you, let's say if it's a guide of how to visit Thailand, so make sure the content is good. Now let me ask you a question. What is better, to get 5 backlinks from 5 different websites or to get 5 backlinks from the same website? So of course, it's better to get 5 backlinks from 5 different websites. And why? Let's go back to the sample. If I would get 5 recommendations of babysitter from the same guy, it was, of course, less good than if I would get the recommendation about that babysitter from 5 different people. If it's 5 different people, I can trust much more that recommendation. And that's exactly how it works in Google world. Now let's speak about footer backlinks. So first and before everything, generally, I don't recommend to get footer backlinks. And I will explain why. Because there are 2 main parameters that we already explained, powerful and relevancy. Now, footer is the lower section of every website where you can find something like this. And sometimes people put backlinks there. And why? Because when you put backlink there, it means that all the pages of all that website is redirecting you to that website. And generally, it's a lot of power to that website, but it's not the true. Because when you link from the footer, you get very low grade on the relevancy. Because not all the pages on that website relevant to the backlink you just create. For example, here the first one, which in purple, is something called Learn Arabic. He wants to rank on the word Learn Arabic. So I'm not sure that all the pages on that website is relevant to Learn Arabic. But if there was a category in that website called languages, that was better placed only from that page or from that category to get backlink from. So you want to make sure you get backlinks from relevance and powerful places. Now, what is the right pace for building backlinks? So it's very simple. First, it depends. In SEO, a lot of questions, the answer is it's depend. But let's explain. It's depend because it's depend on the competition. You have to check what is the competition, how many backlinks your competitors are making by himself, and then you need to create more and better and more relevant and more powerful. But if we want to speak general, so in the Israeli market, if you want to achieve results in low competition, you need to build something like 3 backlinks a month. If you want to achieve results in the medium competition in Israel, you need 5 backlinks. And if you are in high competition, it's better to get 10 backlinks a month. Now, as I said, it's in Israel. But if you want to achieve results in the casino in the state or something, so you better have 200 backlinks a month or something like this. Because it's always depend on the competitors. Okay. Let's speak about the anchor profiles. Listen carefully. First, you already know what anchor profiles means. Anchor profiles is if you put in one table all the anchors of the backlinks which that website is getting. Now, the anchor profile is what determines your results, and I will explain why. There are 4 main type of anchors. The first one called word. We call it W. Word anchor is the anchor which is the keyword you want to rank for. Let's say if I want to rank the term locksmith in California, so if I put anchor called locksmith in California, the type of anchor is word. And that's, of course, the first type. The second one called naked. Naked is just the URL. Sometimes you see article and in the end there is something like check that website and then www.whatever.com. That's anchor which in type of naked. Now the third one called general. General is something general, when it's like something like click here for more information, for more info. So we call it general anchor. And the fourth one is brand anchor. Brand is the name of that website. And this is the best anchor. Because if in the natural world, if someone would link to us, it probably would be from our brand name. Now, of course, there are some mixes. For example, if my anchor is Joseph Locksmith, Joseph the Locksmith from Jerusalem, so it's mix of brand and word. Now, a good spread of the anchors will be 40% on the brand, 30% to the naked, 20% to the exact keywords, and only 10% in general anchors. Now, that's basically how, when we build the backlink inside DigiFarm, that's how it looks. Look, that's the 3 first months. And all we have to do is to create anchors, which most of them are brand and naked. Because that's how we create our brand in front of Google. We don't need Google to think in the first 3 months that we want to rank for locksmith in California. It's not what you want to achieve. You want to make sure that Google understands what is the name of the brand, what is the URL, of course, and what do you do mainly. That's what you want to achieve. But in the next 3 months, you want it to look like this. More brand, more exact keywords, more brand and keyword, something like this. That's much better anchor profile for the next 3 months. Now, how long does it take for backlinks to work? Let's say I built my first backlink today. How much time will pass until I will see results? So there are two impacts. For every backlink, there are two impacts. The first impact will happen a few days to 2 weeks since the backlink created. And why? Why after few days I will probably see better rankings? It's very simple. Because Google will check the main website which linked to you. He will find the backlink, and then he will scan your website. That's how it works. Google will crawl the first main website, he will find the backlink, and then he will come to our website. And after Google see our website, he will tell himself, it's a very good website. There are new data, new information, and then you will see your ranking raising. And the second impact is because it takes more time. It takes sometimes few months, sometimes it can even take 1 year. And why? Because it's the backlink after backlink after backlink, they build our authority. We want to get the best authority as we can. And authority is not something which built by 1, 2, or 10 backlinks. It's something you want to get more and more and more. As high as your authority is, that's how you will see all your website ranking better and better and better. So this is the second impact you will see. Now let's speak about how to get backlinks. So first, you can do backlinks exchange. There are Facebook groups, in Israel at least, which offer you, let's meet, you have your website, I have my website, I will give you backlink, you will give me from another website, and we will do backlinks exchange. Also, you can find relevant forums, and then you can reply there, and build backlinks to your website. You can also register your website to relevant indexes. A lot of indexes out there, you can just register your website. There are also websites which allow you to create profile, and from that profile you can put backlink out. If you want to find 500 websites like that, you can just check the URL in the blue, and there you can find a lot of websites which you can get backlinks from. Also, you can just make great content so people will want to link to you. You will be dead until then, but you can try. It's a very good try. Also, you can post guest posts on relevant websites. For example, if I own animal website and I know someone which has a very nice magazine of animals, I can offer them to write very nice article, and in the end just link to me. That's something very common. You can also post your website in the Facebook. It's also backlinks. And you can just buy backlinks. You can do it from DigiFarm or from any other backlink suppliers. It doesn't matter. Just get powerful and relevant backlinks. That's all you need. Now, if you want to learn more about SEO, so you can join our Facebook group. It's in Hebrew. It's called SEO with Asael Dreyer lead, by Asael Dreyer. You can check our website. Our website contains more than 400 guides, very, very nice guides, and long and in deep, and something you really want to check out. You can check our online SEO course. It's also in Hebrew. I'm sorry for the global community, but I tried my best. You see how my English is, so it will take time. And you can register our daily newsletter, which we send every day. You can find it in the footer. You know already what footer means. It's the bottom area of every website. So in the bottom area of my website, you can find a form where you can register and get newsletter. And you can also check our LinkedIn or TikTok or Google or wherever you want, our YouTube channel. And you have the last bonus. This is app we created called RoboLink. It's globally. You can do it in English, you can do it in any language, and from any search engine. And you can download it to Android and iPhone. That's an app which allows you to just insert your URL, then insert keywords, and then every day automatically it will tell you what is the position of every single keyword you want. It's totally free, and you can check it out. And any questions? No, we don't have time for questions, so thank you very much.